Prisoner threw a baseball near the barbed wire fence and pretended to retrieve it. He then casually stepped over the warning line. Jack took the opportunity to quickly observe the guards in the distance. He was nearly riddled with bullets. He immediately raised his hands claiming he was just picking up the ball. Facing the officers scolding, Jack surprisingly smiled smugly because he had confirmed that this spot was a blind spot in the watchtower's line of sight. That night, under the cover of darkness, he cut through the barbed wire and successfully escaped. However, just a day later he was caught and brought back. But Jack wasn't flustered at all. In fact, he was delighted. It turned out he had intentionally been recaptured. A massive plan was underway at the camp. 300 prisoners of war were planning to escape in one night. The strategy involved digging a tunnel. Jack's escape had been to survey the surrounding terrain. The plan soon began. First, they deliberately broke a water tap, soaking a guard from head to toe. A group of prisoners then surrounded the guard to block his view. At that moment, someone slipped under a vehicle and stole 2 iron rods, which were passed along to their comrades inside the barracks. With the tools ready, they started chiseling the floor. After careful analysis, they decided to dig the tunnel entrance under the stove. To mask the sound of chiseling, indoor activity was synchronized with outdoor noise. They also stationed lookouts outside the barracks to signal any danger. After several days of effort, they had dug a 20 meters tunnel, but a new challenge arose. So they took turns carrying the sand in their pockets, while others mixed the soil with the ground outside. During daily drills, the prisoners at the front scattered the soil, while those at the back erased all traces. As the tunnel deepened, breathing became difficult for those inside. They needed to improve air circulation, so they assembled a makeshift blower. However, they also required long ventilation pipes, using various tubular objects as components to conceal the noise of construction. A group of prisoners outside sang loudly to cover the sound. Everything proceeded methodically and smoothly. However, when the tunnel was halfway done, an unexpected incident occurred.